Warning, the following episode is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. On the last episode, we continued with the Project Firewalker DLC, with the survey sites located and the Geth activity, both way more combat heavy than the Volcano Station. Actually, you know what, the Geth activity one, I don't think was at all. No, Volcano Station. Wait, what? Isn't this the one we did? It had to have been. Yeah, we did surveys. Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, on this episode, we only have one more Project Firewalker mission to do. So this one might be a little bit of a short episode. The reason why I made this a special episode on its own is because this one has a couple things that I think happen afterwards. I don't really remember. All I know is that I think it's a little longer than the previous couple missions that we did. I mean, one of the Firewalker missions we did was incredibly quick. Oop, I'm flying to the wrong system. Seeing as how I don't like to run out of fuel. Speaking of fuel, how much do I have? Not good enough. There we go. All right, where's our destination? I do not have it written down. Oh, it's over here. Back to the Hades Nexus we go. And after the Hoplos system, or however it's pronounced, probably not in the accent I used, because the accent I used doesn't exist anywhere on the planet, except for when I try to fake do stuff. Looks like it's a moon. Ooh, was there a planet right here? There is. Can barely see it behind the sun. Oh, I flew out of the system. I don't want to fly out of the system. That's a waste of gas. I just wasted like 50 bucks of gas there. There we go. Man, this thing looks tiny. Oh, but it's good in iridium. I'm gonna have to come here. This is I don't need to worry about. I don't need to worry about mining the wrong planets. Prothean artifacts detected on planet's surface. Man, if it was only that easy to detect other Prothean artifacts in the entire galaxy. We just placed a beacon in the correct spot. Granted, it was probably already surveyed, seeing as how there's going to be some sort of civilization, or signs of it, at least, here. Now we're getting messages about the blue suns. How come we haven't gotten anything about the eclipse? Or the blood pack? I mean, we've destroyed all three of them pretty much equally. Rocket drones. As you notice, there's a giant shield right here. There's no way possible for us to get through that thing. So, what we need to do is we need to find the... Oh, now we have rocket drones over here now. Go away. Go away. We got some force fields to go disable. All you have to simply do is follow these wires, and you'll find the force field generator that's causing them. Hello, force field generator. You explode. And down that one goes. Now we only have three more to find. Also, since we're doing this, might as well find some mining stuff over here. Hopefully I can stay in the circle. Did you notice it's a giant green rock? What did I just get? Did I just get some Ezo? That sounds nice. Let's see if there's anything in here. There's a wire over here, so I think this said like there's 4 or 5 of those rings. I can see another one already. Right there. Man, there's a lot of rocket drones. Apparently someone did not want me to go down here. What kind of brand are these rocket drones? Are these like human-made, or are they Geth, or are they, I don't know, Prothean? Prothean rocket drones? We haven't seen any Prothean weapons. Except for the collectors themselves. But they're not really Protheans anymore now, are they? And they even have rocket drones covering up the minerals over here. Whoa! Hold on. I don't want to get hit. I'd rather like to keep this thing in one piece. Granted, I had to get it almost destroyed. We were fighting the Geth last episode, but other than that, oh, sorry, that'll dent out. Luckily they seem to have planted these in just perfect opportunity places so that I can't shoot them from out here. I need to go around a structure in order to destroy them. Another one over there. Oh, excuse me, rocket drone. I'm just gonna jump up here where there's some minerals to mine. You know what? If enemies gave me experience like they did in Mass Effect 1, I would willingly destroy all these rocket drones. But since I don't really need to, they're just more in the way than they are a problem to deal with.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
All right, looks like we only need to destroy one more. I wonder if this is the last one we needed to get. Well, unfortunately, these ones are going to be a little annoying if I'm trying to mine this thing and they continuously shoot me. There we go. How much EZO did I just get? Like total from all four? And is there any more that I need to get? Well, there's a wire right here at least. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
Yes, it should be. I did destroy them all. And I don't think there's any other things that we need to mine, so... It looks like things all we simply have to do is drop down there, and it looks like we're going to have to go on foot from here, so... Krogan are nearly extremely dangerous and nearly invincible. Well, unfortunately we don't have a Krogan with us, but I don't suspect we'll find any Krogan here. So we don't need to worry about that. Hello, Bug! Hello, Buggy. Oh, that's already a telltale bad sign right there. A dead body. And it is blue suns. Well, I guess that explains why they mentioned blue suns. Here's a data pad. So the blue suns were hired to help them. Some more EZO right here. And Geth attacked. Also, why is there blood on the table? But the body's over here. Unless someone got shot, but they managed to walk up and leave. I'm just nitpicking. Stupid game design thing. I was always taught in game design that. Yep. Especially for level design. If something is happening, like say there's a light fixture that, say there's light shining down from the ceiling, you better show where that light's coming from. Everything you do needs a source, so I'm just trying to find out the source of that second blood spatter. I've also been watching some Dexters. So, oh, we got another dead body. Great. Maybe that's the source of the blood. So for the non-existent blood trail leading down here. And there's more than one body.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack. Another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
Did you put duct tape on his mouth, or did you do the other unspeakable thing? Ooh, free credits. Sorry, guy. It seems kind of wrong, but I'm trying to save the galaxy here. Hello, Mr. Bug. You seem to be following me, or else I seem to be following you, since you're already always here before me. The research terminal and a journal. Computer console. Well, let's go in order.
This looks interesting.
And Shepard's voice dropped down an octave or so. Why'd you do that? Is it because I was holding down the shift, the shift button. There's no button shift on the Xbox controller.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Aw. I wonder who that is. 'Cause, I mean, we've been following a Dr. Aloy, a Dr. Case, ever since we started the Firewalker DLC. And I guess we found out what happened with Dr. Aloy. I haven't found out what happened to Dr. Case yet. But hello, how did this computer activate that? Well, this looks a little familiar. Remember that planet Elitania back in Mass Effect 1? Yeah. This looks exactly like the same thing. Hopefully if we touch it, we don't get a giant text box. But I don't see any sign of anyone else around here. Oh, no more data pad. Well, I guess we found out what happened to Dr. Aloy. That's slightly more severe than I expected. Granted, I was expecting a bullet to the head, but not being set on fire and turning into ash. But we only have one more thing left to do. Well, didn't have the exact same outcome as the one on Elitania. We did get some biotic damage upgrades, and we did find all the cash, and it looks like we did find enough Element Zero. Maybe there was like 500 more somewhere? But that about wraps it up for the Project Firewalker DLC. Everything that's happened since last Tuesday has been part of this DLC. Free if you had bought in the game new when it was released back in 2010 with the Cerberus network, although technically it's free for everyone now. So if you have Mass Effect 2 but you don't have that, go ahead and download it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
It's 5 very easy missions, only 1 with real enemies. If you count the rocket drones, I guess 2. Let's see, which one was that? There we go. More biotic damage for Shepard, even though Shepard isn't biotic. Can't do either of these other 2, so I will be able to do that next episode, though, because I don't need to worry about going to planets, trying to mine them, and ending up finding a secondary mission. Since all the secondary missions that aren't related to DLC, or planets that haven't existed until the DLC is added, I don't need to worry about that anymore. But you're probably wondering, what about that Prothean artifact? Was that the entire reason we did the mission? And pretty much, yes, that was the entire mission why Project Firewalker had to exist. But if we look right there, oops, that's not where it is. Right there, hello, relic. Oh, dance time. But here is the giant relic that we were talking about. And we can even toy with it. So notice how many things are now getting added to the cabinet from when we first got it. All of the model ships right here. The model ship from the Shadow Broker, the Space Hamster. You can get a fish if you really want to. Shepard's dog tags from the original Normandy. The relic, Shepard's helmet. And the music, well, not really music. Hello, Skylight. What a weird switch. Yeah, this is a short episode. I don't think I got anything in my private terminal. Actually, I did. Yay, landmark discovery. I'm so glad. Oh, that's from the last episode. Let's take my Medal of Honor. I'm only missing a couple achievements in Mass Effect 2. I haven't really gone through them, but I plan on solving this after the Mass Effect series is done. Is that I wanted to try and show progress through achievements as well, and I haven't been unable to do that with Mass Effect 1 because I've had pretty much. That's why I tried to go for that. I think it was any of the achievements I missed in Mass Effect 1. I'm only missing a couple in Mass Effect 1, but like This one right here is for Arrival, so just ignore that. This one is from... I don't know. What? Pop-up? Ah! Oh, come on. I thought I was better than this. But this one I get for rescuing... What do I get? Oh, this one's for waking up and talking to the elusive man for the first time. This one's for recruiting Jack, Grunt, Garrus, Morden, Tally, Samara, Thane. I'm gonna have to unshow something. Defend a human colony from attack. This one's for Horizon, Miranda, and this is just recruiting them. This is getting the loyalty mission for them, so I'm not gonna show them all because I know there is a spoiler one in there somewhere. In fact, I hope I didn't show the spoiler one. I'm gonna have to look back and check. Well, let's head quickly back downstairs. This is enough for this episode, so it's been 16 minutes. Is there anything I can do that can alleviate that problem? Like, maybe I can go talk to all my squad mates again. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Saves me having to do an entire episode in the Normandy, just talking to squad mates. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just go straight down to the bottom and we'll work our way up. Can't really talk to Zaid. Well, let's try at least. I don't think he'll say anything new, now that he's loyal. He'll just say the same couple of phrases. I mean, Zaid and Kasumi, they only really tell us stories by going to objects. So let's just start with him. Probably nothing will come out of it.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Absolutely not. All right. I think that's the exact same thing he said when we started. And we already looked at this entire thing. Let's start with Jack. We'll work our way down, then we'll head over to Tally, then we'll get Grunt, and then we'll take the elevator up. So, hello, Jack. I have not talked with you since your loyalty mission, which I can't remember what episode it was.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Oh, I went because I wasn't upset about what I just did. I'm upset because I have to start re-adding up the charm stuff again. I haven't done that since pre-DLC. What was the last thing we did? What did we do before the DLC? Oh, all the...
Armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Oh, please, get a room. Well, you have a room, but Tally's in here. So am I. And Edie.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
It's been a couple episodes, but I'm glad you're doing okay. All these loyalty missions, some of them really sucked, especially for the person that we had to try and do the loyalty mission for. Hello, Grunt. At least your loyalty mission was very easy to do.
Bird not Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Well, now he likes to fight. I was just gonna say something, but I completely forgot what I was going to say about him. Maybe it'll come back to me. I don't even remember what he said. Go away, friends! Please leave me alone. It's my fault that I haven't fixed that. I can fix that right now while this loading screen's happening. This is what happens if you're ever recording Xbox 360 footage. I think I already mentioned this. So always set yourself to busy. That way none of those pop-up messages will happen. But notifications like achievements will still pop up. Like I said, in case you're ever recording. I don't need to go over there, because Kasumi won't say a thing. Thane might, however. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I remember what I was going to talk about. Grunt. He said he wanted to tear Uvank's skull. Wait, which one was Uvank again? The guy that he single-handedly killed? I think you already did that.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-covered eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
I didn't learn anything about... I came here to talk about your son. How's your son doing? Said I learned about how you killed a person. That is not what I was expecting. Oh, we should probably get a walk-by message by these guys.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the Collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Why didn't we do anything about New Canton? Probably because we didn't know I was going to get hit.
The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Don't care, I'm captain.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatyakshi.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life, That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Oh, thank you. Kind of dark. Thank you. Why is everyone on this ship so dark? Happy time. Happy time. Smile. Everyone smile. I order you to smile, please.
The collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
You're a giant meatbag. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. We're all giant meatbags. Can't really complain on what an alien looks like. Have you ever seen an alien? I don't think so. I've never seen an alien. If I did, I'd be crazy.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah into Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Shepard's face there was very creepy looking. I'm not sure if it's because... Nah, it can't be because I made Shepard look human in this game. I mean, I'm pretty sure with the other Shepard, original Shepard that I had, the one we saw a couple weeks ago, his smile would have been probably even creepier. Let's talk with Miranda. We haven't talked with her since her mission. Hers was like second one we did.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny. Something we don't share.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Shepard, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you even think about it, Miranda! I don't want any of that witch speak. I'm with Liara. I'm gonna stop by Liara's place in between episodes and say I'm sorry. I don't know, something weird's happening there. I don't usually remember that cutscene whenever I talk to Miranda again. I don't even want you to think about anything there, Shepard. Hear me? Please don't. You have a good thing going on in this trilogy walkthrough. I don't want to ruin it in the middle, right near the end of the middle. I've never actually seen what happens if you go for a second romance. Now let's end with Morden. I want to end with Morden. I'm sorry, Jacob, but you might be my least favorite squad mate in Mass Effect 2, and it's not really your fault, just the fault that every other squad mate in Mass Effect 2 has way more interesting than you. Sorry.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
In fact, that's all I needed to do. I don't know what would have happened if I would have decided to say, I just wanted to talk. He basically just told me what he wanted there. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jacob. I'll give you some time on a future run-through, I guess.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Yeah, I think I'll do like a final walkthrough with all the squad mates before we actually begin the final mission. Did we do that with Mass Effect 1? I cannot remember. I think we did, but I think we talked with everyone except for Ashley because we planned on killing her during Vermeer.
Messages for you, Commander.
But that seems to be... Oh, no, still Joker. Let's go talk with Joker. Haven't talked with him in a while. I think we do have every single upgrade for the Normandy.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Probably not. But hello, Joker. What's going on up here?
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Well, at least Joker has a sense of humor. At least he isn't dark, like everyone else. Well, I guess Miranda wasn't really dark, except for her harpy ways trying to seduce Shepard. Leave me alone. I have a girlfriend. So that seemed to be everyone on the ship. At least I hope that's everyone on the ship that I went and talked to. I didn't talk to Dr. Chakwas, but I don't know. Last time we talked, we got drunk. So on the next episode of Mass Effect 2, we are going to begin. God, we don't have that much left to do we? God, we're getting so close to the end. Although, technically, we're probably like a couple weeks out more. Like maybe the end of July. So, on the next episode of Mass Effect 2, we'll be starting the Overlord DLC. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.